There's not one thing you'd like to change about me? I'm perfect?
Okay.
Okay.
Actually,
one thing.
if I could change one thing about you, it would be for you to stop trying to change me.
You're a very skilled manipulator.
Well, I'm on to you. I know how you work.
You think?
Yeah, I know everything about you. Here we go. Let's go through here.
But sometimes I don't know. I feel like you're breathing helium and I'm breathing oxygen.
What makes you say that?
See? I'm trying to truly connect and you make a joke.
Hello everyone, I'm Anna, your cinephile host. Today I'll talk about the most common things that happen at home between a man and a woman and their love for their children and each other. The movie Before Midnight deeply touched the hearts of many people and especially couples all over the world. It's the last movie in the trilogy. The younger lovers parted in the first movie, then reunited in the second one in Paris at a new book reading, and now they are married and raising children. And worries and conflicts arise as it happens for everyone. Sometimes they fight out of jealousy for the love of their children, especially the love Jesse has for his son.
You know how much I miss you, right? Why do you think she still hates me so much?
I don't know. I think she hates Daniel more than she hates you. Hey, don't worry about it. I'll figure something out. We should just do this thing.
Yeah. But I mean, is there anything I can do to help?
I don't know.
Yeah. But you know that I love you, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I know. This has been the best summer of my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Later, Celine tells Jesse that his son kissed a girl in the summer. Jesse starts to worry about his son if he marries the first girl he meets in his teenage years. Celine discredits his concern and apprehension and is jealous of his love for the son. She makes it an issue for him by questioning him about his love for her. She makes a skeptical comment against his confession in which Jesse insists she is his first love, but Celine doubts that he's not telling the truth.
Fine. Like, I'm the first woman you've ever fell in love with?
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't
the
think
first
so.
one I felt truly connected to. Sure, what, I
Okay.
wasn't your first love?
No, of course not.
No, I thought I was.
No. Jesse, stop
okay.
this.
It's okay.
It's dumb.
It's not a big deal.
No. Okay. How old are you? Come on.
41. I've loved only you.
At a banquet with their friends in Greece, two young lovers are curious about how they come to know each other. Jesse is happy to tell them about the story, but Celine complains about it with very strong words, revealing that she's not happy ever since she got tied up after having children.
We met about 18 years ago. We kind of, sort of, fell in love a little bit, and then we lost track of each other. And a decade later, we ran into each other.
No. We didn't run into each other, sweetie bear.
We didn't?
Yeah.
What?
You wrote a book inspired by our meeting.
Yeah.
And I read about it and went to look for it.
That's pretty romantic.
It was
Not
really
really, not really. He neglects to mention he was married, had a kid.
Details.
Yeah, that part was a disaster.
It wasn't a disaster. It was inevitable.
Yeah, okay. And the first time we have sex without a condom? Twins!
Yep.
And I've
One
been
pitch.
chained to the sink ever since. I'm sorry to say that.
Doesn't it sound familiar? It seems that it is inevitable that couples would fight no matter how sweet their love is and no matter how long their love lasts. When love fades and people change, the God-made match still has to hold up the unbearable lightness of being eventually, sooner or later. But before reaching the end of love, they still would try their best, even pretending to keep things going on as they were.
You know, I read this book once, Romeo and...
Juliet. Right?
Yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Wow, you know it.
It's very good. Yeah. It's a play, actually. No, it's not a book, a play. It's just...
Oh, I thought it was a book based on the movie.
No? no, a play, yeah.
Okay, it was a play. Wow. Well, actually, I didn't read the whole thing because, you know, sometimes I have to keep up and read those magazines to know exactly what's going on in all those people's lives.
Well, that is
and-
important.
Okay, well, you're very, very smart. And I bet you have a gigantic penis.
Why am I finding myself
Yes.
so
Let me just see
attracted to
Ian.
this woman?
Before the eyes of people around them, Jesse and Celine go back to that little passion they had before. Under the circumstances of pretending, life is merely a play before the eyes of the audience around them, no matter what the audiences think. The only problem is that Celine feels more insecure about the change.
Remember that letter that you let me read that you wrote when you were 20 to yourself at 40?
Yeah, I remember the first sentence. Dear 40-year-old Jesse, I hope you're not divorced.
No, I didn't even remember that part. I meant all the other things in that letter. You're the same guy. I mean, we always think we're evolving, but maybe we can't change that much.
You know how I think I've changed the most?
How?
When I was younger, I just wanted time to speed up. You know?
Why?
Well, so I could be on my own, so I could be free from my parents and school and all that shit. You know, I just wanted to close my eyes and wake up and be an adult. And now I kind of feel like that happened, and I just want everything to slow down.
It's strange. I've always had this feeling, no matter where I am in my life, that it's either a memory or a dream.
Celine means that she is anxious and nervous about things that keep on changing. She wants burning love as before. She wants to have something exciting when they first met. After chatting on the way, the two walked to the hotel which their Greek friends paid for them as a gift. They originally were happy and ready to enjoy the room and their time together. However, for some reason, they start fighting.
Why am I the one that always have to make the compromises?
Don't be
I mean,
so
it should
dramatic, okay?
Well, moving to Chicago is pretty fucking
I'm
dramatic for
not
me.
saying we should move. I just want to talk about it. Can you be my friend for like 2 seconds so we can talk?
Obviously, it's true that men are from Mars and women are from Venus. So the fight ends up with Celine leaving the room, sitting alone at a seaside cafe and waiting for his apology. Well, it's a cliche, but what isn't? As she wishes, Jesse comes out of the room to sit beside Celine and talks about a time machine he's using to meet the woman of his dreams. She, after insisting for a while, of course, responds to his regret by way of making jokes.
Am I gonna have to get naked to operate it? I mean,
Yeah, that's actually, it's been a real issue, you know? I mean, clothes just, they don't travel well through the whole space-time continuum.
wow, you're so smart.
Oh, jeez.
Space-time
Continuum.
continuum.
Yeah. You know, it's something that I've been thinking about your letter.
Yeah.
You know, you mentioned the Southern Peloponnese. Yeah, and we're in the Southern Peloponnese. Yeah, and do you think it could be tonight that you're still talking about in your 80s?
Well, it must have been one hell of a night we're about to have.
This is a movie about the most common story of the two most common people of their most common love and fight. Yet this is a generally acknowledged uncommon movie with its uncommon journey of their love life. Have you ever had such experience that you feel like you're breathing helium and the other person is breathing oxygen? I'm Anna. Thanks for watching this episode. You can find more on Funday website. Stay tuned.
So,
Yes.
so you're a writer?
Yeah, sure.
So you write, like, books?
I've written a few. Sure, yeah.
Wow. I've never met a writer before.
No.
You must be really smart. You know, I can't even write my own name sometimes when I'm tired.
What kind of books do you like? Huh?
Well, I like stories with a meaning behind it, like a really beautiful love story.
Oh, sure, yeah.
You know, I read this book once, Romeo and
Juliet.